Welcome to the Soundtrack Scoring Masterclass. This is the course that's going to show you how to create professional sounding music for your films and video games. This course is for musicians, for composers, for those who want to actually apply musical theory rather than just memorize stuff, for filmmakers or game designers who are curious about how the music is made for their products, or just anyone who's curious about how do you score a film or video game. There's a lot of topics that we will cover in this course, and we start with the basics of musical theory, but from a practical perspective. So we will look at how music is used in industry, in films and video games. What are they doing? When you want to create an emotion, how do you do that with music? Then we'll take that and we will develop musical ideas using software. We'll go into creating orchestral music. So how do you create realistic sounding strings, brass, and woodwinds? We'll do the same thing for percussion so that your drum sounds sound realistic. We'll go into some time management so that you can compose as efficiently as possible. We'll take a look at a trailer and break it down into its pieces so that you can come up with a trailer that people will actually then want to buy your video game or go see your film. And finally, we will dive into the meeting with the director or game designer. What is the planning process going to be? How do you prepare for these meetings? What is the budgeting like? What do you need to know ahead of time? So there's a lot of topics that we will cover, but I assume that you know nothing coming into this course. So you don't have to have anything. You don't have to have a background. I will cover from step 1 all the way to the end. And in the very beginning, I will get you started with learning how a digital audio workstation works, if you're interested in that. Then we'll go into musical theory, where you don't have to have a musical background, but if you do, this will cover it. Developing musical ideas, orchestration, tips and tricks, scoring trailers, and working with the director and game designer. In order to get the most out of this course, I recommend that you have a video clip or a video game that you can use as a reference, and then you can pretend that you're actually scoring for this, and when you learn a lesson in this course, you can apply that to your own situation. So this is the Soundtrack Scoring Masterclass, and when you come out of this course, you'll be able to score a film or video game, and that's pretty cool. So let's get started and start making music.